after leaving his post at Doge, claiming he wouldn't have won the election and Republicans' control of Congress if not for Elon.
Thanks, bro.
Well, we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know wild. I'm a jaded Gemini till the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides.
I would have thought that before the season was even up, that these two would be at each other's throats. Like, apparently, Elon and Senior Orange are beefing.
Yeah. And everybody's already trying to make it a conspiracy. I've heard that now, because, you know, people got to be told what to think. And to be honest,
this recording, they have not released that bulletin yet of how they should be reacting to this. You're right.
Yeah, because it's like water's wet. But the only thing people could say right now is, damn, I guess the Democrats would have been through it out if Trump was really on the Epstein list. Because it's like, dude, the dude that everybody's been saying should not be where he's at because he's going to be around sensitive documents. You just fell out with him. And then what does he do? Say something that's on a sensitive document somewhere that we can't see,
Right.
but that we all know of its existence. And then what does he do? Uses the same tactics that he's used to get you where you're at, essentially, by owning the biggest, the biggest site on earth, and just perpetually promoting propaganda.
Nonstop.
Because regardless of what you want to call it, whenever he's doing it, it's propaganda.
Yeah, because of the job title.
Yeah, I mean, he has his goals, and a broken clock is right twice a day. You know, sometimes it's going to be good for somebody, but it's usually never good for us, and this costs him a lot of money.
Us being the average working class person, for sure. And I'm not surprised by if you guys have been following us or watching us for a minute, you know, we saw when they initially released the Epstein list, like back when Ghislaine was on trial and shit still. So we knew he was on there. We knew the Clintons were on there. Like, I don't know. Along the way, it just got all messed up, and I don't know.
The true extent,
amnesia.
The true extent was never released, though, Naj. It's like we know who's on there, but it's like,
know who's. It's, I don't know, like, okay, like the Diddy party. Yeah. Like, if I see who's in the pictures, I'm not gonna assume that they were doing the worst of the worst. But you know that you were in proximity to that. Like, even if you were not aware that people were getting essayed or whatever, because these cases are happening now, you should be very much aware you were at least in hearing range, seeing range, whatever of that.
Baby oil.
Of the baby oil. But Elon coming out of nowhere, just being upset because of the bill and everything and how it affects his failing businesses, and like, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised at the timing, but I'm not surprised because this wasn't authentic anyway. It didn't really match from the get-go. You got Republicans driving Cybertrucks, bro. Like, this ain't right. Like, something's not right.
Everybody's confused.
Yeah, everybody's confused right now on like what to do. He over here doing the freaking Sig Heil that people, I don't know what that is. Like, bruh, it's not a good time right now. It's not a good time.
It's crazy that you do the Roman salute. Oh no, that's not what that is. Oh, but when he says that bro is on that list, for show, and that's why it's not released in its true entirety, and they did nerf it, and that's the only thing everybody ever stumbles around, because you know he's probably all over it.
Bruh.
All over it. But isn't that the main talking point of those types of people, where it's like, oh, we want to protect the kids in the future, and it's like,
they don't really care about the kids.
But you'll let them sit in the weird dude's lap.
No, that's true, though. Why is your kid around him if you just... I don't know. Elon definitely. I'm surprised because what I thought they were going to do, and we're about to watch the video, y'all. But what I thought they were going to do was just say, oh, he's high. He's high out of his mind. Look at all these videos of him. He got a black eye. Look at it. Like, and honestly,
he did say something about the
would
black
have been like, Cap, we all know that Trump's on the list, but I still would have had to agree, like, yes, he has been under the influence of multiple substances. In my opinion, visibly, you could see him tweaking.
Spiraling, for sure.
He be tweaking hard.
Yeah, he does.
But I was just very surprised they didn't take that route, because I'm like, well, that would have been easy.
But he's seen the documents. They let him in. You can't say that the dude just blowed, because all them blowed. That's another thing, bro. You don't want them to start passing out piss cups in there, boy. Taking them urine analysis.
Apparently, he was trying to smash somebody's wife, or like he was having an affair with somebody's wife on there, bro. Like, there's ever since he's been involved, it's just been like weird.
Now he's passing out them rack A's. He's like, come sit on my lap, little baby.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, that's my wife. You're like, bro, get your paper up.
The romance officially over.
Not the
as
romance.
Donald Trump and Elon Musk go scorched earth on social media.
Like I put myself several times playing fire.
Elon kicking things off on X.
I just noticed, like, why is this on Entertainment Tonight? Like, this is freaking Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Like,
because it is, and because he's got
wow.
that turducken booty hair transplant.
It looks like he's on a motorcycle.
With dozens of tweets flooding his feed in a matter of minutes Thursday after he slammed Trump's so-called big beautiful bill.
Bro is up there,
which, if passed, is projected to add more than $2 trillion to the federal deficit.
Musk says a new spending bill should be drafted that doesn't massively grow the deficit and increase the debt ceiling. Speaker Mike Johnson says we simply don't have time to start over.
Elon raging against his former boss after leaving his post at Doge, claiming he wouldn't have won the election and Republicans' control of Congress if not for Elon.
Thanks, bro.
Bruh.
You thought that was going to make us like you by posting that? Why would you ever say that out of your mouth?
If I remember correctly, Trump said out of his own mouth, like, that Elon came over with his computers and did what they had to do. And in my opinion, the Democrats were just weary of saying, oh, y'all rigged it. When it's like, bruh, like...
He could have been talking about Twitter.
Bruh.
Because look what he just did. He just, remember when the South African apartheid, he had grok. Oh, South African apartheid. People were just over here asking for oatmeal recipes and you over here talking about apartheid, right? Or you over here doing this and now you over here posting videos of Trump and Epstein. Pushing it. So
do you think, like, because... he even says himself, you gonna be the president for 4 years, I'm gonna be rich forever, basically.
He just hit him with the rich the kid.
No, for real. Do you think that
rich forever?
Do you think that they gonna try to subpoena him at some point? Like, hey, Brett, so did you just admit to, like, messing with our stuff, bro?
Nah, they're gonna lock all these niggas up, bro. And they could try to pardon him. The problem with Elon stuff, bro, he had like 40 institutions investigating him. He just tried to dismantle them all by working with the government. They're gonna have to build a new jail for these niggas, bro.
No, seriously,
it's gonna be there you go.
Not for Elon.
Elon can build it.
No member of Congress should be eligible for re-election. Damn, that was in 2012 when he was talking about Obama, talking about they shouldn't be eligible for re-election if our country's budget is not balanced. So he's been talking this mushy stuff, for some time.
Yeah, over 10 years for sure.
That's insane.
He's been going in. They plotted this one from the jump.
He said, they're trying to drive us apart.
Trump firing back on Truth Social, saying people in Washington wore thin of the eccentric billionaire and threatening to end all of Elon's government contracts given to his companies Tesla, SpaceX, and Starlink, worth an estimated $38 billion.
It's crazy. I seen Anonymous or one of them groups say that something was going to happen in like 38 days, and it's been like 30 days.
Around that time, and here we
bro,
are.
we probably got another week, and then we're going to see.
we'll see. I'm
Good
very
luck to them
curious to know
boys.
what the narrative is going to be.
It could have been this, but I mean, we're gonna see. How could they have known that this was gonna happen? I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
I'm so fucking handsome, take a bitch for ransom. Yeah, you have some plans, but she not finna answer. For the Gemini, she gon' cut you off like cancer. End of the day, I'ma skate, switch your stance. Ain't no debate, need a plate for the stance. Yeah, I'm about my cake, if you ain't, get your bands up. Hundreds in the safe, they don't fold, they